really loves Spanish.
She's into it. But you know, the fact that she's into it, she's learning fast.
That is good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I like to use this one because it give me a cross breeze.
Okay.
And that's why my electric bill was $29.
Oh.
So whenever the weather is not bad,
you use your fan.
Yes. Yeah. And it's just me, and I don't like it too cold. Uh-oh. I think we started. All right. This is the cooking class. My student over there.
Hello, everyone.
All right. So remember what we always. This is going to be your board.
Okay.
All right. When we do chicken, like I said, cross-contamination. So if you use the chicken on this board before you use it for anything else, you gotta take it over here, wash it with really warm water, soap, wash your hands, wash your knives.
Do I need to do that now? It's already
No. This is all clean. I'm ready for you.
Okay.
But I just want you to know.
Okay.
Because right now, let's do the herb butter.
Okay.
Because I took it out about an hour ago, but it's not.
Let me get my phone so I can take notes.
It's not enough. So for the herb butter, we're gonna put, you got thyme. We have all our dry herbs in here.
Okay.
We're gonna need garlic.
Okay, so herb butter.
Well, if you're gonna take notes like that, you probably should just get the video and watch it later. Otherwise, we're gonna be wasting time.
Okay, so you'll send the video to me?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right, so let me do it so I'll know what I'm doing. So cut up the garlic.
No, the best thing is to take your butter and put it out.
Okay.
Like 4 hours before.
Okay.
But I put it on only an hour.
Okay.
So I'm kind of cheating a little bit.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So we are going to. So I'm going to give you some garlic to. Let's see. I think it's my other board. This one I like to use it for fruit. And I don't want to use garlic with it because you need the bottom. That's another thing. When you have your board, you need to have something at the bottom to keep it
from sliding.
Steady. Yes, because when you have knives in hand, if it slides, it might get hurt.
Okay.
All right. So this is our cooking class. Hey guys. Yes, it's a beautiful day in Panama. All right. So I softened the butter. So you know how that's what's gonna make it taste good.
Okay.
So we're gonna put, it was less than a minute in the microwave. All right, so you're looking at maybe half a cup.
Half a cup of butter. Okay.
All right. Because we're gonna do all, remember how we did it under the skin?
Yes, I remember.
So that's that.
So half a cup of butter. Okay.
And when you buy butter, remember the one that you bought?
Yes.
Unsalted, good quality.
Okay.
All right, we don't strange on the butter.
Okay.
All right.
Kind of mash up the butter. Okay.
Because you want it to be soft.
It's going to be a spread.
Right. All right, so now I want you to start chopping some garlic. Oh, give me this one. This is the big daddy.
Okay.
Here, take the skin off.
So how many garlic cloves are we going to chop?
Well, I love garlic, so I do like a good 5 cloves.
Okay.
All right, garlic makes everything taste better.
Yes, it does. I agree.
So, all right. So when you cut the garlic, take this little thing off right here.
Okay, the little
Right?
part.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's skin.
So go ahead and chop.
You mean like mince?
Don't cut your hair. We're making a roast chicken. We're making roast chicken, a vegetable medley, and couscous with green peas and edamame. This is what I cooked for them one time, and that's what she wants again. All right. Let's see. I don't know. I think.
place on YouTube as long as my name is on there.
Okay.
I'm very proud of this.
That's why I asked you. If you had said no, and I didn't say your name, I just said my student.
Yeah.
All right, chop it some more, please.
Okay.
Now, if you had a masher, that would work too. Some people have the little contraption, but I tried it and it's not the same. You know, a couple of sisters brought me a couple, and then it didn't work. All right.
How's that?
And then let me show you how I do it. Just watch. And then you just keep going at it. By holding your hand over the knife. So you're in control. Very good. Okay. So we're going to put it in the butter.
So we cut up about 5 garlic cloves.
And you can't really overdo the garlic because it's gonna cook. Alright, so now we're gonna do salt and pepper.
Okay.
Put some of that. I'm gonna put some paprika.
Okay. So
Go ahead.
salt, pepper, and is there
Right?
a certain amount or
No.
just whatever feels comfortable?
Whatever feels comfortable. Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, wrong way?
Yeah.
There we go.
Now be generous. Don't be afraid to put a good amount of black pepper in it. And you said you don't like heat, right?
Nope, I don't like heat. Okay, so that's the pepper. Oh, you put it in there.
Or maybe you don't like pepper.
No, I like pepper, but I just don't like it hot.
Oh, it's not gonna be hot.
Okay, now a little paprika,
Little paprika.
just a little, right?
No, go ahead.
Good?
A little bit more. Have a whole chicken.
Okay. Is that good?
Hi,
So
guys.
generous portion of paprika.
Yes.
Okay.
This is adobo. I don't know if you bought that.
I did buy it.
Okay, adobo has a little bit of salt, so you keep that in mind.
Generous portion
That's
of
it.
adobo.
Yes.
Okay.
Just keep in mind.
Yes.
So with this, we're still gonna put a little bit of salt,
Okay.
and we're gonna put a little bit of soy sauce. I don't think we put soy
Okay,
sauce.
so a little salt and a little soy sauce.
Mhm.
Okay. Very little soy.
Very little. A little bit of salt,
A little bit of salt, like
All
a
right.
teaspoon.
not even that.
Yeah,
Okay.
not even a teaspoon of salt.
So now we're going to add fresh thyme.
Okay,
I don't know which one is yours, which one is mine.
I have no idea, I just brought everything over there. So fresh thyme.
Right. And thyme, when you're going to be over here with it, with your knife, what you're gonna do is try to get the little thing off the stem.
Okay.
And if it, you know, you don't
So
get all of it, that's okay.
separate the leaves from the
Separate,
stem.
yeah. You're not gonna be able to do all of it, but the hard one.
Right. Now, how much of the time are we gonna use?
The sprigs,
Okay.
alright? Chop it and put it in the butter.
Now, what was that you chopped up?
That was thyme.
That was thyme?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So after you take it off here, then you chop it up?
Then you chop it up.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it then for the
Now,
thyme? Is that
Now
it?
chop it up a little bit.
No, I'm saying, is that the total amount we're gonna use?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, remember inside the cavity, we're gonna put some more spices.
Okay.
This is just for the butter.
Okay. Okay, it's
And
chopped.
then put it in here. Alright. So we have salt, we have pepper, we have thyme. We need, rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary I could not find at the store.
I have some. Fresh rosemary is a must
Okay.
when you're doing meats.
Oh,
Alright? So you go to Ray, you're always gonna find some.
okay.
And what you're gonna do here, hold it like the same way, you just do like this.
Pull it off.
Right. So go ahead and chop that. I'm gonna chop through that. It's a little bit harder.
Yes. It's a little stiff.
So that's why you do like this. Use your right hand to put some pressure on the knife. Chop it.
It has a strong aroma.
That's why you don't use too much of it because it's strong. But sometimes people just cook it in the oil
Mm-hmm.
and then they just baste with it.
Okay.
Alright, a little bit more, a little finer.
Oop, be careful.
Hold on. There's nothing worse than getting a whole piece of rosemary
Oh,
in your mouth.
oh. A little too strong, huh?
Not pleasant. So you see, you have to do it a little bit finer,
Okay,
right?
okay,
Let's put it in here.
okay.
Alright. So now we'll add
Mhm.
some other dried.
Okay.
So this is basil, albahaca. Tomillo, that is thyme, we put enough in there, but I don't need to put any more.
Mhm.
But fine herb, this is a nice mix that you can buy like 40 cents.
Mhm.
And then it's
So is that like a mixture of
a
herbs?
mixture of herbs.
And it's called what, fine herb? Okay.
Finas
Yes,
hierbas.
okay.
Mhm. This is, did I put basil?
No, you didn't.
This is albahaca, so that is basil.
Albahaca.
Albahaca.
Okay, which is basil.
Put a little bit, not too much. And I think this is parsley, so that's good.
Parsley, okay. Okay.
And then marjoram,
Marjoram.
it is, sounds like margarine, but it's marjoram, R-A-M,
Marjoram.
marjoram. I don't think, I think it's over here. Finas hierbas, perejil. Over here. And I'm gonna put a little bit of cumin. You did like cumin,
Okay.
right?
No.
No? Okay. Allspice. Oh, there it is. Yeah, margarine.
Margarine, okay, yeah, margarine.
Margarine.
Okay.
A little bit of
Add
that.
that. Okay.
And then we're gonna do cumin.
Cumin.
Cumin, comino.
Mhm.
Comino.
Cumin, comino.
That's what they call it in Spanish.
Okay, comino, comino.
Comino. So you put a little bit in there. Cumin is good.
Mhm.
It's just kind of a stabilizer.
All right.
And we're gonna put a bit of turmeric.
Simmering.
But turmeric is
Turmeric.
good for you.
Anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory, yes.
Mhm.
So now go ahead and mix your,
Butter with
Your
the
butter.
ingredients, okay.
Very good. You did a
All
good
the
mix.
ingredients get acquainted.
Yes. So that when you're ready to put it under the skin of the chicken, that I think Marjorie.
All the flavors are
Right.
intertwined.
All right, and I like the taste. It's good.
It's good?
It's got a little bit of salt. That's what you want though, because it's gonna go underneath the skin to, right?
Tastes good.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now,
Okay.
let's clean our chicken,
Okay.
and then we're gonna do the work with the chicken. Now remember, inside the chicken, we're gonna put lime.
Should I go ahead? Can I do this? Or
You
should
can do that. We're gonna put lime, garlic,
Okay.
and a bunch of herbs
Lime, garlic, and a bunch of herbs inside the chicken.
inside the cavity of the chicken.
Inside the cavity.
Right.
Okay.
So now we are at the sink. We're gonna be washing,
Okay.
cleaning the chicken.
Okay.
Oh, you got your toes, your feet. So we're gonna put, that piece of fat. We don't need that in there.
Okay.
We're gonna keep the chicken feet in there just to flavor the broth, but I'm not a chicken feet person.
Okay.
If you want your chicken to eat it, your feet, you can. So you just clean whatever you don't need, right?
Just cut off.
Alright. And inside the cavity, there might be, you use your hand. Your hand are your best tools.
Yeah.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get rid of some of that that's sitting there, right here. Blood that collected. Because if you were to open that chicken, you get rid of all that.
Okay.
Right.
So you get all that out. Can you just rinse it out? No? You gotta pull it
Now
out.
you gotta pull it out.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, let's put this in there. Alright,
Okay.
so this is the neck. It's
Do
still,
we need the neck?
it's still attached. I want to take it off. It's a bone, so you gotta
Really cut
wash
hard.
it.
Yeah.
Now, fat is not bad when you're talking about meat,
Right.
because that's what's gonna give the flavor and keep it moist.
True.
So when somebody say, I want fat-free, whatever, your food's gonna be dry.
Oh,
All right, we
okay.
need some lime. over
Okay.
there.
Here's the lime. And I can cut it open for us?
Yeah,
You
that's
got-
right here. We'll do it like right here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And when you're doing lime, you wanna roll it to release the juices.
Okay.
Is your back hurting?
Nope. Well, I'm okay.
And you need to see. All right, so now
I'm good.
you're going to wash this chicken
With the
with your
lime.
lime all the way around and on the inside as well.
And you always roll the lime first to reduce.
Yeah, to release the juices. Yes. That's a little trick I learned in school.
Oh, okay.
And when you're picking the lime too, you have to, because some of the lime, if it's really hard, it's not gonna work, because you're not gonna be able to release any other juice. All right, you got another one, you could squeeze in the inside cavity.
This one, Harley.
Yes, squeeze what you can out of it.
I'm giving this chicken a bath.
I see. All right, did you go inside?
Not yet. Trying to get the
It's
legs.
a nice looking chicken.
Yeah, okay, now I go inside.
Mm-hmm.
All the insides.
I think you're good.
Think I'm good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna rinse it.
I can smell the lime.
That's what you want. Make sure all the inside is clean. The cavity. Yeah. All right. All right. Drain, drain, drain.
Okay, Mr. Chicken.
And we're gonna sit it in here because that's where we're going to.
Okay, looks
Right.
nice and clean
It
too.
looks nice and clean, right?
Yes, it does.
All right. All right. So we're gonna leave the feet inside the cavity
Okay.
so it can, you know, like if you were to make chicken broth,
Uh-huh.
you could use the feet. I don't do feet. I was in South Africa and I went into a store. They had a
Uh-huh.
case of chicken leg, chicken
Oh,
feet.
feet, really?
And I was
Aye.
standing there like, and this older lady said, "What you looking at it like that?"
You were
I
probably
said, "I've never seen that many chicken feet
you were,
in
you
one
were
place."
amazed. You were amazed.
I was
to see
amazed. She's like, "You cook it?" I'm like, "Oh no." She's like, "Oh, you just don't know how to cook." I said, "No ma'am, I'll pass."
it.
It's just like the same thing when they offered me the worm. I was like, "Mm-mm,
You were like, no,
I don't do
think so."
worm, no." All right, you can wash your hands here,
Okay.
right here. This is how somebody could do that.
Nice and clean. Okay.
Hand washing, super important.
Yes.
In the kitchen.
You don't want any germs.
Your hands can save you and they can kill you.
I know. That is so true.
Uh-huh. All right.
Okay.
So now we are ready to dress our chicken.
Okay.
You can come here,
All
because
right.
you're gonna be doing it.
Okay, that sounds good. We're gonna dress the chicken.
Dress the chicken.
Okay.
All right. So,
And we have this here. Okay.
okay. So what we're gonna do with our chicken, we have this.
Mm-hmm. That goes underneath.
So now you're gonna make your hand dirty again. It's okay because everything is about the chicken right now.
Okay.
So what we wanna do is sprinkle some of our spices inside the cavity.
Okay.
Sometimes if you by yourself, it might be a bit difficult,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can hold it
Just
for
hold it
me.
up, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll just
And
squeeze
you're
some of
gonna
that.
sprinkle in
Yeah.
pepper. Okay.
Adobo
Adobo.
and
And
paprika
paprika. Inside the cavity of the chicken.
inside the cavity of the chicken. So while we're doing that,
Mhm.
I am going to turn the oven on
Okay.
because you want to put your chicken in a hot oven. All right?
All right.
So now that's good.
Mhm.
So the next thing we need to do with this chicken,
Mhm.
we need some garlic,
Okay.
some fresh garlic.
Okay.
All right?
Now, how many
So all
garlic?
you're gonna do is just crush it and put it in. We don't have to chop it.
Okay, no minced garlic.
No, we're not doing
Just
any
crush
of
it and put it in.
Yeah.
Now, how many cloves are we talking?
Let's do about 3.
3 cloves? Okay.
Okay, just go ahead and crush those
Okay.
and then stick inside. stick it inside.
Don't take the skin off?
You can. Now you see, you don't waste your time spending time. You just do this,
Oh,
right?
okay, let me
There
try.
you go.
There we go.
Mhm. And then stick it in there.
Okay. Inside.
Right. And then,
Welcome to the neighborhood, Carl.
and then we're gonna stick those in the cavity.
Okay. So 4 slices of lime or lemon
Lemon or lime,
in the can.
whatever we get.
Some garlic cloves.
Some rosemary, all your spices, but fresh.
Okay.
Nothing other
So
dry.
now take these off.
No,
Just put
whole.
them in.
Put a whole.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What is this, rosemary?
That's rosemary.
Okay. All right.
And then if you didn't have parsley, but I do have some, so we're gonna stick some of that in there,
Okay.
inside the cavity.
Okay, so we put some parsley in the cavity,
Mm-hmm.
okay? This chicken has never eaten so good.
And some thyme.
And some thyme.
Just stick it in there.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a flavorful chicken.
Well,
Very flavorful.
that's the
That's
whole
what we want.
idea. Oh, and something else. We need some onions.
Okay.
Not potato or anything. Anything that's going to increase the flavor.
Mhm.
So you might want to cut that and then
Okay.
put that in there.
Let me take the skin off. Maybe not. Some onion.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
And then I put a little bit of olive oil
Little
on
olive.
the inside.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
No dried chicken allowed.
Looks good to me. Looks
All right.
Yummy.
So now you are going to use that butter that you have,
Mhm.
not only on the side, outside of the chicken, but underneath the skin,
Right.
being careful not to, you may want to go on
Not
the
to
side.
break the skin.
Not to break the skin.
Let me turn
Alright.
this around.
So I'll help you too, so we can get it done. So this is the herb butter.
Put a little under here. This one doesn't want to lift up, so I'm gonna push it. See right
Maybe go
here?
on the other side. No, that one is a bit tight.
Yeah, this one won't open up at all.
Let's
See
see,
what I'm saying?
let's see.
Oh, okay. You were able to finesse it.
Stick it in there.
Oh, this smells so good. Should I put more?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Then the rest on the outside?
No, you're gonna have to go in here
Oh,
and do the rest.
okay. Underneath?
Underneath the skin. Careful.
Yeah, very careful.
Because what you got over here, you got a meat.
Am I doing it wrong?
No, you're fine.
Well, Mr. Chicken, I'm all in your business. Sorry about that.
We have the oven on,
Okay, so I got that in. Now put it on the outside?
on the outside. Now let's turn it over, because we're gonna have to do the back
Okay.
now.
Oh, under again?
Yeah, this might be a little tough, so be careful. You just have to get used to it. You just move your finger along, see? The chicken is like, what are y'all doing? Is that a massage or what?
Now can I put it on the outside?
Yes.
Awesome.
Alright. Let's turn Mr. I don't know what I'm gonna call him. I give names to all my plant got a name, Marjorie. I got Marjorie over there.
Let's see, what should we call it? I don't know. Mr. Boom Boom.
That sounds good to me.
Mr. Boom Boom.
Now the next thing we're gonna have to think of is we're gonna have to tie the legs.
Okay.
And I'll show you how to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and put whatever is left somewhere and then go wash our hands again.
Yes, yes. Okay. Wow. I could put this in a sandwich. What I have on my fingers, I could put in a sandwich and eat the sandwich.
You better not. You've been touching the chicken.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Should I wash my hands here? Is it okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. We are doing a roast chicken. We just did herb butter that we've just been putting all over the chicken under the skin, inside the cavity. And the oven is on. Now we're gonna tie the chicken and put it in. Then we have potatoes, like about in an hour, we'll put the potatoes in.
Okie doke. This chicken is well seasoned.
But you know I don't do unseasoned
I
stuff,
see.
so I don't eat anything that is bland.
Hello, all. Hey, I look pretty good on video.
Alright,
Okay.
so now, but you don't have to do this part, but it just makes the chicken, you get twirl.
It just
You
helps.
always have that in your kitchen.
And it always keeps the juices inside, doesn't it?
Not big
Keeping
enough.
the juices.
It probably does. But I remember, I can't ever do it like the chef did it. They twist and turn, I'm like, I'm just gonna, you know.
You need help? You want me to hold it?
Yeah, you could hold this. And we're gonna do one leg. Give me one.
I'll give you one.
Yes.
Here's another one.
Yep. We tie. We bring them together. And Ned did all kind of fancy stuff. I said, I just want to tie the leg. That's what I want to do.
There you go.
It's like, well, don't worry about it, man. Yes, I'm not.
I remember my mother used to tie the leg at Thanksgiving when she made turkey.
You have to, although the turkey's all over the place.
Yes.
And then this thing here, the twirl, if it gets in the oven, it doesn't burn. So you're not worried about, you know, creating a fire of some sort.
Okay. Is it just regular yarn?
Regular, yeah.
Yarn?
Yeah.
Okay. Regular.
I see it everywhere. So, you know, I go to Conway a lot here. So you could put it, you could do it at Conway. And then the wings, you stick them back like that.
Okay. Tuck the wings.
Yes, you tuck them in. Alright. So these are here, we can leave those here. Alright, so we're just gonna put that in the oven. And then in about an hour or so, we will add the potatoes.
Okay. Now, I know the last time when you put it in the oven, you let it brown for 15 minutes or so?
Yes.
Are we going to do that this time?
Yes, you
Okay.
turn the oven. Now, if you have a regular oven, you put it on broil. I have a German oven, and I don't know what the setting is to broil it. So I just put it high and then lower it.
Okay.
If it gets really hot, we will put the AC on.
Okay.
All right. You could take your chicken
Mm-hmm.
and we'll put it in the oven.
Okay, you got the door?
It's all the way up.
Is that good?
Yep.
All right.
So see my oven here, it's in centigrade,
Mm-hmm.
so it's on like 250,
Okay,
which would be like 400 or 450 Fahrenheit.
got you.
All right, but you keep an eye on it, and that's why I like this oven. There's a light,
You can check to
so I
see.
can check
And we're gonna wait until it's brown and then you
Right.
turn it down.
and make sure you don't burn it.
Right.
So it's like 5-10 minutes
Mm-hmm.
of browning. It makes the skin crispy,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
then
In the meantime, I can clean this board off.
yes. Even though we did not put the chicken on the board, right?
Correct, correct.
So,
This was the board for the vegetable, the
wow,
spices.
we don't have to, we didn't contaminate anything.
No, there was no cross contamination.
Perfect. All right,
Okay.
so we're going, we have, one, we're gonna cook we're gonna put your veggies in here to cook.
Okay.
Just to marinate. Do you want your veggies in the oven or you want them on the stove?
How did you make it last time?
On the stove.
That's how we want
Okay.
it.
All
Which
right,
way's the quickest?
on the
Easiest?
stove.
Okay.
All right, so now, when you are cutting your onions, you always take the skin off.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you have it in julienne. So what you're gonna do, cut these in half
Okay.
and put them in here.
Just in there.
You do the same thing with the peppers.
Mhm.
So I'm doing like large dices.
Okay.
So when we are cooking, you try to keep everything about the same size.
Okay.
All right? Finish. Peppers are good for you.
Really?
So I always have peppers.
Okay.
And I always get tricolor. Some
Yeah.
people say, well, I like the yellow. I like the red. I don't like the green. I'm like, why?
They're all good for you.
People have such, you know,
Interesting taste.
I
Everybody
know.
has something that they like and they don't like.
why? But you can't tell me why though.
Uh-huh. Something happened to make them.
And then we're cooking couscous.
Yes, I
Couscous
brought the
with,
couscous. Here it is, right here.
with green peas and edamame.
Ah. It's gonna be good.
Mhm. And then when you get home, you can partition them
Mm-hmm.
in these plates and then put them in in your freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And then on a night, you could say, okay, I'm having that. So you have a little bit of everything in each plate.
Mm-hmm.
So. She had already cut the peppers and the onions.
Yeah, I pre-cut everything to save time. But I try not to cut them too small because I wasn't sure what size.
It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We call that mise en place.
Mise en place.
Mise en place.
What does that mean?
That's
Prep?
the prep.
Okay. Why,
Everything in its place. That's the French term.
why did the mise
Mise en place.
I did the mise en place.
We got more. Alright. What else do we have? Broccoli. Oh, you do the broccoli. Now the broccoli, I want you to put it separately because the broccoli is not gonna take long to
Yeah,
cook.
you kind of see.
So, yes, so what you can cut the broccoli,
Mhm.
the florets, and put them in here.
Okay.
And then as I said before, when you're cooking broccoli, since the way they serve it here,
Mm-hmm.
I always save this part to make stock,
Oh, okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So for you though, you just cut the floret.
Yes.
So these are floret.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want.
Okay, sounds
Alright?
good. Mm-hmm.
And I will cut the chayote.
Okay, that's what that was.
Be
I didn't know
careful,
what,
it's gonna fall on the ground, so.
I didn't know what that was. So I said, let me leave that.
We're
alone.
having our cooking class, so this is the chayote. We're gonna cook the chayote, I'm gonna cut the chayote. Now see, the chayote I'm gonna put in a separate plate because it takes longer to cook than these.
Oh, okay.
Now see, you have to understand that, because otherwise, you're gonna get some vegetables that are overcooked
Mm-hmm.
and some that are undercooked.
Ah, that I don't want.
No. So you always think about what you're doing. Timing in the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
is everything, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Got my cleaver. I'm scared of this line. It's too big.
It's a bold knife.
It's a big daddy.
Okay, I have all the florets. Some little ones, some big ones. Mostly
No,
all
you gotta
big.
make them all the same size.
Okay. Making them the same size means they cook at the same rate, correct? That's why.
And then aesthetically,
Mm-hmm.
they look better,
Oh, okay.
right?
True. I agree. I agree.
So I cut the chayote like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you skin it.
So now how did you cut it
Did you
lengthwise?
see? This one I did lengthwise.
Okay.
The other, I think I did both all of them
Okay.
lengthwise.
So now you're taking the skin off?
Right, gotta take the skin off. And this is where your paring knife comes in
See,
handy,
see.
right?
Oh,
So-
you gotta take the skin off of the
Oh
coyote.
yes, chayote.
Chayote.
Otherwise the skin is very tough.
Now, what is that in terms of health wise?
Very, very good for you.
Okay.
It's almost like a cucumber,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very, got high water content.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you gotta pick off.
Okay.
That's the inside.
Okay.
That's why you put it in smaller enough pieces so
Mhm.
they would look like that.
Yes, looks good.
Right, and then now you're gonna,
Now, do I cut this up even
you
further?
can cut them, I'm sure you how to cut them. You cut in dices,
Lengthwise.
dices, and
Dice.
then you, this is a dice,
Okay.
dice,
Okay.
dice.
And this
then-
goes in this pan here or here?
No,
Or
here.
Okay.
Like I said, we're gonna start with it because it takes longer to cook.
Okay.
But, okay, I need to give you another knife, if you wanna peel.
Yeah, I can help peel.
This is a paring knife, but you
Yes.
can take this one.
I ordered a nice paring knife from Amazon. It came in. It's excellent.
Good. And that's pretty much what you need in the kitchen. You need a chef's knife and a paring knife.
Mhm.
With those two, you can cook anything.
Okay.
I just check the chicken
Mm-hmm.
to make sure
That's not
it's browning okay.
How's it look?
Looking at the time,
Mhm.
it should be done by about 6:30.
Oh, good.
And you wanna leave at 6:45.
Yes.
So, it should be good. Take the harsh part
Okay.
on the inside.
I think I'm good, right? So now I can dice.
And I gotta get more of that. All that white part needs to
All
come
that
off.
comes out?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise it's gonna be really hard.
So remove all the white meat from the chayote.
Yeah. And the reason this is good in soups and stews, it picks up the flavor of anything
Oh.
really easy, and it's high, it's got a high water content,
Uh-huh.
which is perfect if you're making a stew.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It has a high water content, definitely.
got some wedges too that you need to get rid of.
Mhm. I'm glad I didn't try to prepare this ahead of time. I wasn't sure. I left it alone. That was a smart
If
move.
you're not familiar with it,
Yeah.
you should. Alright. It's like squash.
Mhm.
Once you learn to love squash,
Uh-huh.
you fall in love with them. Cabbage, squash, I love.
Okay. Yeah, and it's good for you.
Maybe next time we can
Yes.
try.
That's
Because the squash,
good, right?
yes,
Mhm.
if you cook it and then you add a little cinnamon to it.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Oh, I bet it tastes good.
so good.
I bet.
Yes.
And I know you want to keep those.
I want to keep that.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we got all the veggies. Oh, you had
Yes.
carrots.
Yes, the carrots
And the carrots we're gonna put with that.
with this.
When we cook-
chayote.
Right, because they're probably gonna cook about the same
Yeah.
time. Mhm. And carrots are good for you,
Mhm.
good for your eyes.
Eyes, yes, I've always heard that.
Okay. So I don't think we need all of them, but we can, you could do one, I do one.
Lengthwise first, or it doesn't matter?
Okay, let me show you. Wait a minute. Okay.
That's why I waited, I
You
wasn't
can't
sure.
cut yourself
Mhm.
with these knives. So this one, you said you peeled it,
I
right?
did. Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna do half
Okay.
and then. Okay, and then lengthwise. Yes, and then small dice.
Sort of like this, right?
Yeah, and put it down.
Okay.
It's a lot easier. You don't cut yourself. There you go. One thing about the kitchen, you gotta be careful.
Yes.
You lose a finger.
Don't want to go to the hospital.
Mhm. You say, well, I was learning how to cook with Miss Melvin, and the knife
We don't want to.
slipped.
We don't want to have an emergency room break. Pause the video.
We have an emergency. Good, good job.
There we go. All right. Have a lot of good vegetables here.
All right, so now for our vegetables,
Mhm.
again, olive oil, lots of garlic,
Mm-hmm.
and then some of the fresh herbs and some dry herbs, and then toss it in with good.
Okay.
So let's figure out what pan we're gonna use for our veggies. Let's go ahead and cook the veggies in this one.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, let's get ready. Do your mise en place.
What do I need
Chop
to
your garlic.
My
Yeah, you
garlic,
need mise
okay.
en place.
do? Okay.
What
Oh,
you're gonna need.
Prep. Okay.
Yes. Always.
I think I'll use the carrot knife for this.
No, right.
No?
Right, to
Yeah.
open it, and then you use that
To
to
cut.
chop the garlic.
How many cloves?
This is one of those, you don't want too much.
Okay.
You can do two, because I have a few little stragglers here that I'm doing.
Okay.
Just two.
So the garlic cloves are for the veggies
Yes.
as well.
And then we're gonna need more garlic for the rice. I mean, for the,
There we go. Nice and smashed. For the couscous.
For the couscous. But the couscous cooks so fast.
Mmm.
Remember, we cook the couscous, then we cook the bean, and then we put it together.
Yes.
And then we need some fresh
Nice and smashed.
parsley. I don't have any cilantro. Which is
Smashed.
fine. Okay.
Is that
We
good?
should be good, yeah. Alright.
Okay. So garlic minced for the veggies. Okay.
Now, we always use the base for your food.
Mm-hmm.
It's always onion and garlic.
Okay. That's
All
good
right.
to know.
So if you do that, this is for your mix, which is different.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna cook anything else, you're gonna need to chop some onion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you, I think I have half an onion. All right. So we're gonna use a little bit. I thought I did. Yes.
There you go.
I knew I had half an onion. I cooked some cabbage yesterday.
Oh, I think it's good.
Oh, I love cabbage. Repollo.
It's good for you.
It's called repollo.
Oh, okay. Onion, repollo,
No,
in Spanish,
cabbage.
cabbage is called repollo?
Mhm.
Okay.
Onion is cebollas.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm using like maybe this much,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could just do this. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see
And
how
this is for the vegetables.
Doing another one because looking at the amount of veggies that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then you always brown
Mm-hmm.
your onion first, then the garlic.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna come over here.
Okay, so brown the onion first, then the garlic.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you have a smart stove.
I don't know how smart it is, but this thing it heats up really fast, so you have to
Okay.
keep an eye on it. And there you go.
Gracias.
Turn it down. Need some olive oil.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, so a decent amount of olive oil.
Well, olive oil is good for you.
Just the base, just
You
to kind
recall?
of coat the bottom. Okay.
Mhm. Now, once it starts getting warm, then you start and you get your onions. Let the onions sweat,
Mm-hmm.
meaning when it's soft and translucent,
Okay.
then you add the garlic.
Okay, that
All
sounds
right.
good. Mm-hmm.
That's what we call that. You sweat the
With
onions
the onions.
and then you add the
And
garlic.
we add the garlic.
Yes.
Hello. Okay. Okay. So once that heats up,
Mhm.
sounds good. All right, it's moving along.
You check on your chicken.
I was wondering about the chicken. Looks like it's good.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
browning a little bit.
it's taking a while.
It's browning somewhat. It's hot.
Mhm.
That was hot. Yeah, that's hot.
Okay.
Is it taking too long to brown, you
It's
think?
taking a little while. I thought it was
Okay.
10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, you can bring the,
The onions?
Mhm.
Okay, let me get the board.
oh, that's a big board. What you might want to do is just take this.
Oh,
And then do
good
this.
idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. These techniques, I tell you. Little at a time.
Yeah.
Didn't take long for that board, for that to heat up.
The pot heats up really fast.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Get those sweat.
You have to keep moving it along
Okay.
with your
Oh,
wooden spoon.
okay. Help it along a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Now you can let it sweat now.
Okay. Put this here?
We have
Oh, perfect. There we go.
alright. Now because this dish heats up really fast, you gotta keep an eye on it.
Good stir.
So now,
Looks like it's getting there.
yeah, as long as it starts to get clear where you can see through it, that means translucent, then you can bring the garlic.
Okay. It's getting there.
Yep, bring on the garlic,
Okay.
same way.
That's good. And garlic can burn. So
And
you
then,
have to
yes, and then as soon as that's why one of the biggest skill, the best skill is to control temperature. So you're always looking at your pan and knowing the quality pan that you have, because I'm saying this pan heats fast, right? So now, we know we wanna start with these babies,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So we go ahead and put them in
Okay.
and give it a good mix. Always hang on to your handle so you don't accidentally, everything flies
All
off.
right.
That would be a no bueno.
A definite no bueno. Money on the floor. No, no. Now this is gonna take a while.
Actually, probably not.
You don't think so?
Like a good 10 minutes.
Okay. Because they'll still be nice and crunchy. Okay, so you're gonna put the top on?
Yes, when you
So
put
it'll
the
be nice
tap on, sorry,
Oh, you're okay.
it makes it cook a little faster.
Okay.
So we're gonna turn the heat down because we don't want them to burn.
Okay.
And it's getting there.
Okay.
Okay, so there are certain things
Mm-hmm.
you can put away. This we don't need, but I'm thinking you might need the dishes.
Container, yeah.
Right.
Do you want the carrot? Not
You
necessary?
need to take it.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna, sometimes you could just boil it and,
Yeah, make sure I have enough space to take it back. I will.
if not, we'll just wrap it in a foil or
Okay,
something.
that sounds good.
And then these we add last.
Okay.
So we're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes,
Okay, so.
and then
Mm-hmm.
we'll finish it off.
Mhm.
But in the meantime,
Mhm.
you know, I had another dish, I donated one of my dish, you know, some of the, remember when I was telling you that, I was telling the team
Mhm.
that the Guna people on the reservation had a bad fire?
Yes.
I gave some of my stuff. And then what happens, I'm like, oh, I give that part away, and then I give that cover.
Where is it? That's what happens.
Yeah.
I give stuff away. And
I
I'm like,
know.
what happened to so and so? Oh, I remember now. I love these chairs. I'm gonna sit down.
Okay. So we're gonna put water in this because that's what we're gonna use
Rock.
for the broccoli and the peas,
Okay.
if you recall.
Mm-hmm. I recall you purchased that when you were in UK, I think?
No, actually, I got this
Something
one
got-
here.
something-
Well, I got the idea of using these when I was in the UK because they drink so much tea.
Yeah, I remember you
And
said
I was
something.
there and I'm like, oh, because the one I bought was like plastic, but it was connected. But this one works fine.
Okay.
All right.
It's moving
So,
along.
yes,
Maggie's Kitchen.
every day, all day.
Every day, all day. You said about 10 minutes, right?
But you know what I'm doing here now? I think I'm going to transfer
Uh-huh.
the grain to the cast iron because I don't have my other dish.
Okay.
So we're gonna move this to the cast iron,
Uh-huh.
and then we're gonna use that to make the couscous.
Okay.
You know, you have to kind of always be
Yeah,
thinking
kind of think about
ahead.
how you're gonna do it, coordinate
Yes.
everything. I hear you.
And this sister gave me this because I was leaving,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I wonder how it tastes. If it tastes better than my marinara.
Ah.
Probably not. I know, I'm a little bougie about that.
Well, you know what you like and what's good.
You know, you put some of that white wine in my marinara, I don't think it's gonna be like my marinara. But
So you're adding, okay.
just to
Olive oil.
coat the bottom of
To
this.
coat it, yes.
Yeah. I love my cast iron. When I was bringing this cast iron, I put it in my backpack because I did not want somebody to do anything to it. When I got to the airport, the guy said, I'm like, oh no, of course he wants to see it. So he opens my backpack,
Uh-huh.
and then he picks this up. He looked at it, and I'm like, it's okay, not a weapon. It's not a weapon.
Yes. He probably had never seen one
He
in the
never
backpack.
seen one.
That's what it was.
I was like, it's not a weapon, I promise you.
It was examining.
Oh, that was so funny. But I was sweating it. I was thinking they were going to take it away from me.
I'm glad they didn't.
I was like, no, don't do
I'm
that.
glad they didn't take it away. You realized that it wasn't a weapon.
Well, although it could be a weapon, if somebody hits you with a cast iron,
It's needed.
you're going to get,
Yeah, it's needed. It could be a weapon.
it's going to be almost like that hot grit that my dear says.
Oh,
You don't have some grits?
Yes, yes. Why don't you serve me some grits, my dear? Serve me some grits, yes.
You remember the baby oil thing too?
The baby
The
oil.
baby oil, that guy was cheating.
Oh, and she put it on the
She
floor.
put it
in
on the
bathroom,
floor.
And then she took a belt.
Woo. You let him have it.
That was so good.
That was
That
good.
was excellent, yeah.
I was like, yeah, it was some grits, it was some baby oil.
That was a good scene.
Oh, that was so
That
good.
was a good scene.
And you know, I think every woman was like, yeah, let him have it, yeah.
I kept rewinding it.
Oh my God, that was so good.
That's a classic.
That was good. All right. So now we're gonna cook the couscous,
Okay,
and you know the couscous doesn't take a whole lot.
okay.
I have some veggie broth,
Uh-huh,
but we're gonna put a little bit of water in here.
okay. So veggie broth is good for couscous. Okay, I'll need to know that.
Oh yeah. I mean, unless you're cooking
Uh-huh,
white rice, then
Uh-huh.
plain water. But
okay.
if you're gonna cook any kind of rice or grain,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to give it a little bit of taste,
Then some
you need to add the veggie broth, and that's why I kept the bottom of the broccoli. And you
Okay.
can boil it with some. I put some bay leaves
Uh-huh.
and some fresh garlic,
Mm-hmm. Good,
and then you're good.
okay.
All right.
Oh, that's coming along.
Yeah. Look at our chicken. Looking good too.
It's coming along.
I don't think I need to take it out.
Oh,
Maybe it will
looks
just
good,
stay
yeah.
there.
Mhm.
Now remember, at about 6 o'clock, we're gonna put the potatoes in there.
Okay,
But I think I want to season these potatoes a little bit. Ah, this is good.
looking good,
Yeah.
looking flavorful.
So let's try to cover it. I think I have another.
Oh, perfect.
Just to let it
That'll
cook a
speed it
little
up.
faster. All right. before we cook the couscous, let's do the peas that we're
Okay.
gonna put inside the couscous, right?
Okay, see.
So we're going to use this burner.
Mhm.
Again, I'm gonna do some quick onion and garlic.
Okay, for the base.
Yes, always.
Let's see if I can help you with the garlic.
Your back is hurting. You don't want to-
It's hurting, but that's
Okay.
okay.
Did you get injured?
Many years ago, yes.
So we're gonna cook the peas. So let me turn the water on. Green peas and edamame.
Okay.
So we're going to soak these in a little bit of hot water,
Okay.
boiling water, actually.
Make sure it gets
Green
steamed.
peas. Yeah.
Not cooked.
And then you want to keep the color good.
Right, for the presentation.
Yes. No brown peas. Brown, green peas. Woo! Major pet peeve. Major. Alright. And edamame, always have those in your freezer.
It's good for you.
Good for you. You want to get some extra protein, get some edamame. Alright. So we're gonna put this much in the rice.
Okay. So like a third of a bowl.
That,
Or half of
yeah.
the packet.
And then the thing is,
Oh, the edamame.
everything depends on how much rice you're cooking, right?
True.
Okay.
I'm gonna smash this.
And the cast iron is really good to cook vegetables like this.
Oh, yeah.
Watch your finger, Mama.
Yeah.
You're making me nervous.
Very good.
You're using the cleaver there.
Yeah, let me be careful. I have my hand on top.
There you go.
Is this enough garlic or do you need more?
For the rice, I don't need a whole lot. I mean, the couscous.
Okay. That's good. There we go. There we go.
All right. Gracias.
All right, sure.
And once our peas are nice and looking good, we take them out. I'll put these together just to save time.
Looks good. Now those onions will make you cry.
You know,
You don't.
I've never cried with onion.
No.
Someone said, I think after a while they're like, oh yeah,
They get
she's been using us a lot, so she's good.
They're familiar
But
with
one
it.
thing someone said before, wet the onions.
True.
Actually,
That's
cut
a
it.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now you pour that over the hot water.
The reason I took some of that because I wanted to boil faster.
Oh, okay. Speed it up. I hear
Yes, that's all.
you. Timing is everything.
Of course.
Yes.
right.
Okay.
So once I know that these veggies are, halfway cooked,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll cook the rest of them because the green peppers and don't take that much time.
True.
And then I'll season these.
Mm-hmm. A little bit longer.
Not yet.
Okay. And now we keep stirring.
All right. Now we're ready.
Okay. Okay.
Hot water over the peas and the edamames.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 3-4 minutes. So we cover it.
Okay.
Keep the steam in.
Okay.
So this I turn all the way down to 3
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want it to burn.
And this you're gonna mix in with.
I'm gonna do the peas.
Okay.
Season them up.
Mhm.
Put them on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Cook the
Couscous.
couscous and then bring them together.
Okay. That sounds good.
All right. So right now, while it's finishing to cook,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna season this.
Okay.
You gotta season the
Some pepper.
good amount. Is it the other way? Did you miss it again?
No? No? The other
No,
way?
you're doing counterclockwise. You have to do it clockwise.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Gotta put some elbow grease in this.
No one said cooking didn't require effort.
I'm telling you.
You work your arms.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's good?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
I remember the rest of the veggies coming in, so make sure you have enough
So is
spices
that
in there.
good?
No, a little bit more. Okay.
Alright. Good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Give it a mix.
Mix it up. Put the flavors together. Seasoning is the key.
It is heat. So now you're gonna put some dry herbs in here.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's looking good too, right?
Very good.
All right. So we're gonna put a bit of margarine.
Okay. A little bit.
A little bit. Yep.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Fine herbs. Las hierbas. Okay.
That's good.
Basil, you can.
Ooh.
Woo! Uh-oh, sis.
A little off the
I think you did it a little
off
bit
the
more.
chart. A little off the chart.
Ooh.
Too much?
Too much.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's the problem. You can't take it off now.
That's true.
So I think that's it. Let's not put anything else in
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
My Cheryl is a bit too
A
generous.
little heavy-handed. A little heavy-handed.
That's why you have to be careful.
Yes. It smells good.
Mm.
How's it taste? Too
Need
much?
more salt.
Use more salt?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your salt? I don't see it up
Yeah,
here.
right there.
Oh, here you go. Got
And then
it.
the one thing you're gonna need with these veggies is a splash of lime
Okay,
at the end.
okay,
Okay?
okay.
I mean, we don't want to use a lot of salt, but you need salt.
Yes, you do. Well, sodium's good for you as long as it's not
Exactly,
too much.
not
It's
too
good for
much.
you, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. All right. Now let's put the rest of the veggies in.
Okay.
Give it a good mix, Mama.
All right.
Now, sometimes you may want to hold this.
Yeah, welcome to the neighborhood, folks.
Right.
Oh, it looks so colorful. That's when you know you're
Because
getting.
you eat with your eyes.
Yes, yes.
And if you have a pot of veggies, Then whatever else you have going in the house, whether it's meat or grain, you can add some veggies to it. And it is healthy.
Yes.
Alright, I think our chicken, we can turn down our temperature. Alright.
It's colorful.
Alright. I think our peas are good. I need to get a strainer from here, excuse me. So our peas have been in there for like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna drain and then put them in here.
Okay.
They look lovely
Yes.
because we want to keep that green color.
Yes.
And we call that blanching.
Yes.
You
Yes.
blanch the peas so they don't go all brown on you.
Correct.
That's a no bueno in my kitchen.
That's a no bueno.
No bueno.
How's this? Should I cover it up
It looks
now?
good. Let's cover it up. Wow. Okay.
That looks good.
Can you turn the pot on again for me?
See,
Because we
now
still
we're
have
rinsing
the
it out.
broccolis.
Where's the switch? Is this it at the top?
The second one.
Oh,
No,
the second.
this one.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Because we still have the broccoli.
Okay. It's here.
Alright, so now we're gonna, I'll take that.
Okay.
That looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. Alright.
Turn
You-
it off?
Yeah, it turns up by itself.
Okay.
So now can you bring it up and then pour it into the
Sure.
broccoli
Sure, be careful now.
and pop the top.
Pop the top?
There you go. Okay. Alright,
Okay.
gonna cover steaming the broccoli. Yeah. And then we're gonna turn this on to 9. I turned the temperature down on the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
At 5:45, we're gonna add
The
the
potatoes?
potatoes.
Okay.
But now we're gonna have to do something with the potatoes and give it a little love.
Give the potatoes a little love?
Yes. So I'm gonna trust you
Mm-hmm.
to season your potatoes.
Okay. All
There
right.
you go.
There you go.
Here. Just be careful with the dry spots.
Yes.
Don't be too generous.
That's true.
And you probably need a little bit of oil because when you finish with them, we're just gonna toss them in.
Okay.
Make sure everything is together. And I know you have a big old thing of olive oil,
Yes, I do.
so you're good. So we have garlic in here. We have, I'm gonna put a couple of bay leaves in here.
Okay.
Just, bay leaf is a good flavor enhancer.
Okay.
Because she doesn't like heat, otherwise I would have put like a pepper in here.
Uh-huh.
So, in the absence of one,
Uh-huh.
we add another.
Okay.
This this is why I love cooking, because you can be so creative, right?
Yes, it's like
And you could,
art.
and you use your mind to kind of,
Yeah, it's an art.
yeah, you could do alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't work, well, how about that?
Yes.
Not too many, things you can do that.
True. That is true. I agree.
These veggies look amazing.
Okay. I'm done with the dry spices.
So we're going to taste, make sure we don't need to add anything else. Do you like your vegetables cooked, or you like them a little with a bite?
A little crunchy.
Okay.
Slightly. So I need to add salt, I think, to those potatoes, right?
Yeah,
Salt.
a little bit, not too much. Because they're gonna do it under the chicken,
Mm-hmm.
and the chicken is gonna flavor the potatoes.
There we go.
All right.
Hold on. The paprika.
Yeah, and once you're done, just give it a nice little mix. Yep.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake
Shake it up. Shake it up, baby.
it up. Twist and style. Twist and style. I wanna shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Twist and style.
Okay.
Oh, that looks
I think the
good.
tastes good.
That looks
So
good.
now we're going to add a squeeze of lime.
Okay. And I think I have some extra ones. Here's some here, Maggie.
Well, we have some open.
Oh, okay.
So why don't you just
Oh.
squeeze some of that in your veggies?
Okay.
That looks amazing. Yes. Lemon is like the ultimate finisher.
Really?
So whenever you're cooking and you want to add, it's like butter, a little butter,
Mm-hmm.
a little lemon.
Uh-huh. How about this one?
No. That was enough. Yeah, that was enough. And that's another one. A little bit goes a long way.
Okay.
You don't have to overdo it.
Okay. Wow, that looks good.
Doesn't that look good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's a little hard. Okay. Now, this is our peas.
Mm-hmm.
We also want our peas to have a little taste, like mint. And I think we're done with the peas.
Okay, so what did you add to the peas?
Just a little pepper and adobo.
Okay.
You see, I smelled it.
Mm-hmm.
So I took it up to heat.
Mm-hmm. It smells good.
But you have to have your eyes everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's put the peas in this one. So when you mix them with that couscous,
Uh-huh.
and the couscous just gonna be lovely and
Yeah. It's gonna be wonderful. Very flavorful.
So I'm gonna put some water, and then I don't know how much couscous you want. Not all of it, right?
No,
Okay.
just enough to last a couple, like 3 days maybe.
Okay. So we put some water,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna let you have some of my stock.
Oh, okay.
This is veggie stock, which I try to always have
Uh-huh.
in my kitchen,
Okay. Ah,
and that's it.
okay.
So now I need to. Made a mess. All right. The next thing I think we're going to be doing is putting the potatoes into.
Yeah, you said about quarter of, it's 20 of.
Yeah, that's about. Let's get the heat. Careful. All right, let's get the chicken.
Okay.
And we're gonna add the potatoes.
I'll bring the potatoes over.
Good.
So you
To
wanna
the side. I'm bringing it
bringing it
out.
here? Okay.
Mhm. Chicken.
Yes, it's looking good.
Mhm.
Okay, now we add the potatoes around.
Around it. And then what we're gonna do is add a little bit of liquid in here.
Yeah, because it's a little dry.
Just put them on the side, not on the chicken itself, yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit of that broth that I have.
There we go.
Right? And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil
Okay.
on top of that chicken.
Yeah. You think you're cooking it too fast? Because I have-
Probably I left it at high temperature too long, but that's okay. Because what you wanted was that crispy skin.
Correct.
And then if you don't cut into it right away, all the juices are gonna stay in. That's what we
Okay.
call resting the chicken.
Ah.
Once it's done, you don't go turn around and hurry and cut into it.
Okay.
No, you have to let it rest,
Okay.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe in 30 minutes or so, we're gonna come here, get the liquid and baste,
Okay.
all right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we could probably taste the liquid and see where our spices are. Because sometimes we need to add a little something in the liquid so that as we baste, that everything is good.
It's good? All righty.
Yep. Don't need to add anything to it. You're gonna have to invite some people over.
I'm telling
You're
you.
gonna have a lot of food.
You're welcome. Keep some of it.
Ah, no, man. All right. So I think we are good here. We just need to add the broccoli. Okay.
Okay. Wow. Nice and colorful.
Right? You didn't lose anything here
No.
because we don't want our veggies to be brown.
No.
If somebody serves you brown veggies, it did not come from me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
You see, that would never pass Maggie's test. And sometimes they say, chefs, just like basketball players,
Mm-hmm.
we kind of arrogant and stuff. And it's like, it's not arrogance, it's confidence. My son used to tell me that all the time.
That you're confident.
Not me. I used to say, you know, why do you talk about yourself all the time like that? It's like, Mom, it's confidence, it's not arrogance.
Yes.
Hopefully nobody thinks I'm arrogant.
No,
No.
I don't think you
It's
don't-
just that,
you don't come off that way.
thank you. And like, you know, I enjoy my craft, and
Uh-huh.
I'm saying don't feed people food that looks bad.
That's true.
And I'm,
Presentation is important. Presentation is very
if you take me somewhere and you give me some string beans and it's brown, I'm not eating it.
important.
Like if they come from a can, no. That's a major no bueno.
I hear you.
I have some pet peeves, so
I think we all have some.
that's one of them.
We all have some pet peeves.
All right, with the couscous, it is so easy because all you need to do is bring the water to a boil,
Uh-huh,
put the couscous in,
uh-huh.
and then take it off the heat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is not like you cooking
Rice.
rice. It's not like that.
Okay. Or even quinoa.
Even quinoa, right? And I had to learn that because after I messed it up a couple of times, and I'm like, let me go look it up. It's like, no, this is not, it's not a grain.
Yeah.
It's a type of pasta.
Oh.
I was like,
okay.
what?
Okay, I see.
Uh-huh. So we're gonna turn the heat off of this because this is good.
Okay.
We do not need to add anything else to it.
That looks fantastic. Tastes good?
I think
Flavorful?
so.
All right, that's all that matters. Because what you like, I like.
Ooh.
What you made last time, I'm telling you, when I got up the next morning, I felt like a new person.
I couldn't understand that. That was,
I
like I
felt
said,
like a
I
new
think
person.
it's the first time someone said that about my food.
I felt like
I felt like a new person. What do you mean?
I just felt so, my body just said, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what you did, but you need to do it again.
Do it again. And that's what you're doing today.
Yes, yes.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna clean those because I'll be taking those containers for the food.
Yes.
So let me clean those off.
And you have your edamame and your green peas. Don't forget those.
Okay. I'll just bring it on.
I know I have a couple of bags that don't fit. You can put that in. Oh, and I have a big baggie too. You can put it in here.
Okay.
It's your potato
Yeah.
and take.
And you can keep some. I'll probably have so much here.
You mean the plate?
So you would like to keep some of the food? I have so much here.
Oh, actually, no, actually, your chicken is gonna go inside that pan. You're not gonna cut the chicken.
That's true, I have to put it whole.
You gotta take it whole.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I have to take it whole. Definitely. And I have these back, and I have to make sure, because when I brought it over, it was already thawed out, so I wanna make sure it doesn't get contaminated. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Should be okay, yeah. Should be okay.
Now, what we did not put in here, we didn't put any oil or salt in the water.
For the couscous.
Right. So we're gonna do that. A little bit of salt.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm never chasing that
Yeah,
salt.
glad I brought a lot of bags. Just a little salt, okay,
And oil, olive oil.
okay. I could just have a meal with the vegetables and the couscous.
That's it.
You can hear the traffic, most definitely.
If the doors are open,
So if you close the doors, you can, it's nice and quiet, that's good.
unless there's something major going on. The other day, I tell people last Thursday, it was about 11:30. We had a caravan of motorcycles. And, you know, we were like, what in the world is that? With police escort and everything. And someone said it was a reggaeton artist from Puerto Rico who was here. And he decided to ride his motorcycle. The word got out through social media and everybody said, let's go. Let's go accompany him.
Okay.
And then it was like, everybody came out.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Even the building has it on the TV showing
Oh, okay.
the thousands of
People that came out.
on their bikes.
Wow. Wow.
They usually have a bike thing here on Thursday night anyway. I don't know what it is. That certainly looks good. Joining late. What are you cooking? Well, I'm teaching my friend to cook roast chicken, butter roast chicken with roasted potatoes, and we did a vegetable medley here for her.
Yes.
And then we're cooking some couscous right now.
Yes.
That we're gonna add some green peas and edamame in at the end. All right, so it's boiling now.
The couscous?
The water.
The water.
So all you're gonna do here,
Okay, let me take a look.
yep. Now remember that a couscous is like a pasta. So, and again, usually for rice, it's 2 parts liquid, 1 part rice.
Correct.
But here with couscous, it doesn't take as much. I think we'll have to put a lot of water. You might have to cook the whole thing.
Okay.
I think it's good right there.
Okay.
All right? So as soon as you feel that it's not, there's not a lot of water, so I would say maybe 1.5 water. And then now you're gonna have to take it off the heat. And then just let it sit, cover it. And then once you lift it up, after about, 5-10 minutes, you don't need a fork, you just flick it and
you're good
it's
to go.
done.
And then we add the peas and the edamame.
Then we add the peas.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Yes.
The vegetables look good.
Here you go.
Gracias.
A la orden.
Gracias. Looks good. Woo.
But we're doing good time.
Yeah, I think so. I think the chicken will be ready by 6:30.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Those potatoes are getting a lot of love.
And so now, when I take it home, should I cut into it like when I get home?
Well, it depends on if we take it out at 6:30. By the time you get home, if it's like 7:30, which is you could just you could. Because that would have been almost an hour that is resting.
Okay.
And all you need is about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes is best.
Okay.
But we're gonna put it in here. Is that your water?
Yep, I have it right here.
Oh, that's another one then.
I missed the last cooking divas. How did that go? Culinary divas. The last one you had.
Oh, what did I make
I
last
think you
time?
made tuna.
Oh, I made fresh tuna.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
They really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then they didn't have a whole lot to take home like you guys did.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was and finally I think Cheryl said, can I take some for my hubby? Look at this. She was the only one that was able to get some.
Oh.
The rest of them, I made ratatouille.
What is that?
This is a mixture of eggplant and all these veggies with the marinara. Oh, it was so good.
That sounds really good.
I don't even know. Oh, and I made rice and black beans and rice.
Oh, to go with the tuna? All
that together. It was good.
Yeah.
The aroma in your kitchen must be breathtaking. It is, Maria.
How many people do you have live pigeons? How many
We had
people?
5 last time.
Okay.
That's why they didn't have a whole lot, because it was only 3 of you, right?
Okay. Yes.
That's why they didn't have a
Oh,
whole
you
lot.
had 5? Oh, that's why.
That's why they
that's
didn't
why.
have.
Yeah.
Mhm. And I was
Three
like,
of us, yeah.
I'm sorry. I felt bad. But you know, tuna is not cheap, so
No,
it's
not.
fresh tuna.
Yes, it's not cheap. Did you get it from the fish market?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you know, after my little episode at the fish market, I'm so turned off by them, I haven't been back. They tried to swindle this lady
Yeah, they do.
out of $36. I'm like, what did she buy for $36? Oh, dame 30. I'm like, why? Why should I give you 30? What did she buy for $30?
Yeah, yeah,
And you're an old person.
yes,
I'm like,
which makes it even worse.
that's stealing from people, you know. So because you see her, I mean, I could see she doesn't speak Spanish, yes, but I'm right there trying to advocate for her. And you still want to swindle all her money.
Yes. That's so not right on so many
And
levels.
that's why, you know, Monica, one of the ladies, was, she said, you know, I'm just so fed up with it. Because she said the pedidos, yeah, the delivery people try to, you know, charge you more.
Really?
The Uber driver,
Oh, yeah.
you got that.
I got really,
You
$40,
got-
$40, oh, it was $40 for a $6 ride.
This lady got a $14 ride. When she got off, the driver said, no, I told you 40, not 14.
Wow.
So she gave him a $100 bill, that was a mistake right there.
Yep, that's
And then he gave her $60 back.
wow.
For someone right here in the city. She didn't even go over the bridge or anything.
Yeah, that was definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not right.
That's not good. So we're like, if you're gonna charge me that much, I'm gonna go to Reba Smith and pay the money.
Yes, yes.
Because it's the same thing, we're trying to support you and you're doing that.
That's true.
And they know me, I've been there like almost every Saturday, so now I'm not going.
So it's like, if they know you're a regular and they still try to take advantage, there's something wrong with
So
that.
finally, the girl said, oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, you can have your fish back.
Yeah,
So we give it back.
that was good.
And then I went to the one that I usually go, and I'm looking at a fish, and I'm like, ¿cuánto la libra? I say, I always ask. And he said, $5. I'm like, I'm not paying $5.
Yeah.
It's usually $3, so what's the matter?
I
Are you
remember
trying
that.
to swindle me too? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So I walked away, and then these people say, what are you talking about? She said, they try to scam us locals too, she said.
Really? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That is so wrong.
And then when they say so much per pound,
Uh-huh.
and they put it on the scale, you don't know what they put in there, right?
That's true.
I mean, I told you, I bought 3 pounds of shrimp,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, you want me to clean it for? I'm like, yeah. And when I came back to give me a bag, that wasn't 3 pounds. He probably took some of it and put it back on his thing.
That is so wrong.
I went upstairs, they ordered some lobster tails,
Uh-huh.
and they put it back in the kitchen. And when he brought it back, he brought one dish like that. I'm like, I said, that's it? So they probably kept throwing it back there for them.
That's true.
And I'm like,
That's not right.
so I'm gonna go back to this.
Yeah. That's so wrong.
I need to put them on blast. I need to go, somebody needs to interview me and they say, yeah, I said, the Mercado Marisco, they're swindling the expats. And I said, that's wrong.
That is wrong.
And I don't care, you say we have money, but it's not yours.
That's true. That's
Don't do that. I'm a person of principle. I remember when that mess started with, is it like, you know, there was Motel 6 or some of the restaurant
true.
chains,
Uh-huh.
you know, who be treating black people badly.
Mm-hmm.
I never set foot in those places again.
Yeah.
No Evans. First of all, I should know better to go to places like that. But there was one that had it was a very country looking place.
Mhm.
When you're on the highway, there would be like a
Best Western?
no, that's a hotel. Those I'm talking about the restaurant.
Oh, talking about restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what
And
you're
they would
talking
have
about. I know
the
what you're talking about, country crock, something like that. It was started with a C. It was something that was like the Western style chain
right.
throughout the US. I know
And
what you're
then
talking
they've
about.
had people have had some instances they
Yeah.
don't get treated.
I heard about it.
So I'm like, You don't need my $10. I know it's not much, but I'm not setting foot in there.
Yes.
And I remember when my kids were little, we used to go to wasn't it Bob Evans and then another one? We would get breakfast and stuff. It'd been decades. I'm like, forget it. You're not gonna get my $10.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, people do things like that, and you know, it's sad because of the fish market. We support that.
And you know how I always talk about them,
Yeah.
how fresh everything is, but you want to.
Take advantage.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not doing that.
That's not right.
Mm-mm.
So not right.
All right.
It's
Give
coming
me
along.
5 more minutes.
It's
Yes,
coming
the
along.
couscous.
We
The
go
couscous.
pretty quickly.
I think so.
2 hours and everything is
I
cooking.
think so.
It's done in 30 more minutes. The chicken will be done.
Yes. But somebody sent me a message right before that. She said, we want you to do a podcast with us with there's a woman from South Africa who wants to do a podcast. So we'll see.
Yeah. That
Because
sounds good.
I've always thought that, why is this going down? What I want to do is, I want to be on a cooking show, but I don't like the shows where they give you the surprise baskets of weird stuff and say, come up with something. I don't like that.
So you want to be on a cooking show, or you want?
I want to be on a cooking show where I'm cooking
Yeah.
regular food for people to
Yes.
eat, or teaching people how to
Yes.
cook.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
something fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
So if anybody can hook me up, that would be great. My friends are watching, so I always, that's why when I say I need something, next time they say, I'm coming, I'm bringing that for you. I'm like, "Oh." Yeah. This sister brought me a grinder. I had one of those at home,
Really?
but I didn't bring it, so she brought me a
That
grinder.
was so nice.
That was very nice.
Yes.
And then this one said she's coming. She said, I'm bringing you that cornmeal that you talk about.
Oh, that is so awesome.
They do. They take care of me.
And they're
Aw.
just coming to visit, right? They're not
Mhm.
moving.
Well, they're coming for like either to visit or to do their visas or yeah.
That's nice.
Well, there is one who just came this morning and she's like, my eSIM is not working. What do I do? So I told her what to do. Go to the mall because she's right next to Multi Plaza. I said, go to Tigo or whatever and get a SIM card. That's why I don't buy those fancy something. I'm a simple older person. I don't want any of the latest technology. I know I opened my phone. I went to Guatemala at the airport. I said, I'm buying a SIM card. Yep, senora, $25. I know it's a little pricey, but I walked out and I had Wi-Fi for the whole time I was there. No issues.
That's what you want.
So people say, oh, you can do fly. Another sister came with an eSIM and she couldn't get it to work here.
Oh, no.
I'm like, that's no bueno.
No. You want to keep it simple. You want to use something that you know will work.
All right, let's check the couscous.
Couscous?
Couscous, vámonos couscous. And then you just get a fork
And fluff it up?
and fluff it up.
Ah,
That's it.
real simple.
That is your couscous.
Real simple.
See. Oh, look at that.
Ah, I can tell from here it looks good.
You see it?
It
The
looks
grain
good. I
are
can
very
see it.
small, but that's it. And then we're gonna throw our peas in there.
Oh, wow. Somebody's gonna be eating good.
It's not gonna be me. And then what I want to add to this now is some chopped parsley or cilantro. And then I'm going to put a little bit of butter.
Ah,
Monte au beurre. That's what we call that.
so you add some cilantro and some butter.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cilantro just kind of add a little bit more color.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cooking is an art.
It is an art.
Yes, it
And
is.
for some of us, it's a passion.
Yes.
There's a sister in this building, she loves to cook too. But she said, it's the passion. I said, I know. She said, well, you know, people who are not like you and I, they don't understand. I said, I know. I don't try to get people to be passionate about cooking. It's not your thing.
Yeah.
You may have other passions.
Right.
Right? And I respect that.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Now, I buy my New Zealand butter, but I went to Cisco the other day, and they had this butter, unsalted, and it was like for less than half the price that I paid.
That you pay for the other.
I'm like, let me try this.
Yeah.
And I tasted both, and they taste exactly the same.
Really?
So now, I know to go to Cisco.
Cisco to get the butter.
Yep. But you don't want to go just there for that, but people get meat and other stuff. All right, so let's add some chopped parsley, which is what I have. I do not have cilantro this week. I don't know, I think I went to Ray this weekend. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about getting cilantro. Because I kept thinking I had a lot of herbs. I had just gotten back, you know, from my trip.
Right.
And I was like, I have lots of herbs.
You thought you were good to go.
I thought I was good to go.
You have to stock up.
All right.
Man, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. This cooking was a workout for me. I felt like I went to the gym.
But then think about it. You don't have to worry about food for the next 3 days.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be.
So it was worth it.
Oh, well worth it, well worth it, definitely. I have enough to last me for probably a week.
Yes. Except I probably get tired of eating the same thing.
Nah, if it tastes
But
good,
see, you can mix
if it tastes
it.
good, I won't get tired.
And you can mix and match.
True.
You don't have to have all of it.
No. This was good, man. This was really good.
Of course. I hope you learned something today.
I did learn something.
But you know, you can do your own chicken now.
Yes, I can definitely do the chicken, and I can do the other things. Just have to keep trying and experiment. The more you try, the more you learn. You
Yes.
get better at it. It's repeating the process.
That's it.
That's what
Practice
it is.
makes
Right.
perfect.
Yes,
Remember that?
repetition, repetition. Yes.
So you don't think we had to learn like that? Yes, we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had to do things different ways several times.
Yes.
Or the chef would say, start over.
Yes.
If you burn the garlic, start over.
That would be difficult for me. Start over.
Start over. Oh, well, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
That's why when I was doing my my practicum and this young chef yelled at me in the kitchen
Oh.
during lunch hour with
Oh.
customers present.
Oh.
He yelled at me
Oh.
and I ran to the bathroom and cried my eyes out.
I don't blame you.
And then I wiped my face. I had to go back
Yeah.
because he had to sign my paper for me to graduate.
So you had no choice. Yeah. But the thing is, you graduated and look at you now. All
So-
cooking lessons.
So you just do what you have to do,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
That is true.
So
This is life.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was older than him. He yelled at me. I ran. And then I just walked myself
But I
right
said,
back. And then he felt bad. But you know, chefs are like surgeons with no manners. They treat people bad. You shouldn't see how they treat each other in the kitchen. In a commercial kitchen. Woo. The yelling doesn't stop.
They're very temperamental. This is good.
All right, my dear. Let's see. 6:10, so that was 30 minutes for the potatoes.
This is good. Oh, the chicken is coming along.
course.
Potatoes look good.
All right, so now we're gonna check the potatoes.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna baste, right?
Oh, everything looks so good. This couscous is good. Oh, the potatoes look good. I'll see. The couscous is good.
All right, let's see if the potatoes are cooked. Not quite.
Not quite. A little bit longer.
We're basting.
What I like about this, it's flavorful, but it's not salty.
No. So we're gonna let this cook for, I think, what time is it? Oh, we got time. We're gonna take it out at about 6:30. All right? And you'll have plenty of time to get yourself situated.
Good.
We transfer it to the dish for you. So now I'm gonna taste this marinade here to make sure I don't have to add. And you're seasoning the potatoes with the chicken liquid. That's what's gonna make your potatoes super tasty. We didn't add turmeric to the potato. That's why they're not yellow.
Okay.
But you can if you want.
No,
I think we forgot.
I'm good.
No, not now.
Yeah.
When you were seasoning it, that would have been the time to add it.
Yeah.
All right.
They look good from here, though.
All right, let's see.
Chicken is looking good. All right.
Nothing to be added.
Good.
Nada más. All right. So we are going to put the chicken back in the oven. It's still on low, but I think another 20 minutes
should be good to go.
Should be good to go.
All right.
It's not the chicken actually. Right now it's the potatoes. Yeah, the chicken should be done.
I started to make the potatoes smaller, but I said,
Yeah.
I thought about doing that.
You never tried couscous? It's very mild. Well, it is a form of pasta. So it doesn't have a strong taste.
Yeah, it's nice and mild.
And then the fact that you can add things to it. You can make a couscous salad. You could put beans, and it will, catch the flavor of whatever it is that we're cooking. So you want to start putting some of that plate, some of the couscous in some of the containers.
Yeah. Should I let it cool off first? Because
Well, you could leave it in there uncovered.
Those are plastic containers.
No, it's not gonna do anything to it. So
Start putting the vegetables in the containers too, right?
yes. So if you had like black beans, you could put, like a black bean in the sauce, and with the couscous, that would be great.
I have some black beans. I just have to let them soak, and then
Yes.
I can add them to the couscous overnight.
And there you go. And when I was in Guatemala, they give you black beans with everything. And I'm like, I like that. I don't care for the rest of the
Black
food.
beans are good for you.
And everything is, gluten free. I love that black beans.
Yeah, black beans are good for you.
And, because they are so much like Mexico, because they're so close.
Yes.
So my sister here is going to have food to eat for the next few days.
Forever and a day.
I wish. Maybe
I'll freeze some of it.
You could.
Yeah.
And then when you know you're gonna need it, just take it out of the freezer
Yeah.
overnight.
Does the couscous, if you freeze it, is it okay?
Mhm.
Okay,
Like I said, when you're thawing it, just put it in the fridge.
okay. You might be able to put that here on top, because when I close it, I'll just mash it down. Let me see.
It doesn't matter.
But I'm thinking I'm running out of containers. Because I have 3 containers left. Well, the 3 containers might, yeah, that should be,
The veggies?
yeah.
The veggies, what we're gonna need 2.
Okay.
And then,
And then the potatoes.
oh, well, the potatoes, you're gonna put them around the chicken.
Okay.
So it's gonna be fine.
But I have to put the chicken in something.
When you get home, the chicken's gonna go in this flat. In
That
this.
will help. And
Yeah.
I'll give it back.
Oh, I don't mind.
That will help, yeah. I have a lot of food.
You
I won't
do.
be starving.
Definitely not.
Should I rinse this out?
No.
No?
You use the potatoes for it, right?
Okay.
That's what you use for the potatoes.
Correct.
So it's okay. So here she's got chayote, she's got peppers, onions, broccoli. Sister gonna be eating good and healthy.
Yes, yes.
Carrot for your eyes.
I like your paintings.
Thank you.
Yes, very nice.
Took me 3 years to find a place that could frame them for me here.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because I took them out of the frame from home
Okay.
and rolled them in a,
Yeah. So that you could travel.
so I could travel with it. And then I had to unroll them and,
Find somebody.
and I found this place in El Congreso.
Yeah, I'll just let it sit for a minute.
Yep.
Then cover it up.
There you
And I
go.
still have 1 container left over.
We can put some potatoes in there
Mhm.
and then,
And then the chicken
You'll
will
be good.
Yeah, I'll be good.
yep.
Wow. I'm telling you, this went fast.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. So you know you've seen the chicken, so that's what we cook. You
Yeah.
deserve the flowers. Thank you. But again, as you know, it's a labor of love.
Yes, it is.
This is what I love to do. When people say, "Oh my God, you're doing so much," I say, "Well, it's self-inflicted. That's something I do because I like to stay busy. But when I need to rest, I do.
Yes.
I
yes.
do. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Let me give them one last look of your chicken
Mm-hmm.
with your roasted potatoes
Ah,
that are looking so yummy.
it looks good.
That's what we made. Roasted chicken with roasted potatoes, couscous with green peas and edamame, and a vegetable medley. Okay?
Yes, yes.
So, we're gonna leave this in here for 10 minutes.
All
10
right.
minutes, we'll be done.
We'll be done.
All right, guys. Thank you for
Bye,
staying
guys.
with me. She
Bye.
says bye. This is my student. She said bye. She gonna eat good. Did I miss
Bye.
you? Oh,
Bye,
okay.
guys.
We love having fun in the kitchen. All right, guys. This was a good day.
That was good. It was a good
Au
experience.
revoir. Bye.